Hello everyone, welcome to the Zhonghua conversation. And today we'll be talking about racism and how we have no room for that in our society.
Earlier this month, a Chinese man confronted an interracial couple, saying they should date within their respective races.
There's a Chinese Singaporean man here
Yeah.
who's upset with the person behind the phone
Correct.
who's recording,
Yeah. Sure.
saying that she being a Chinese shouldn't be with a person like me.
Yeah, correct.
And then you're
Indian
saying-
race. I'm not like you. I'm not just saying you, okay? I'm saying Indian race. I've got nothing against you personally, but I think it's a racist that the Indian prey on Chinese girl.
Pray!
Yeah, pray. It's a predatory.
Are you mental?
Now, such incidents don't always make the headlines, but racism still exists in Singapore. It's among us. We clearly cannot leave things as they are. We are better than this. Whether online or offline, we must hold ourselves to higher standards.
So, I wonder what Zhonghua take on this incident. Let's find out!
So how do you feel about the incident?
I felt very shocked about the incident because even though the Chinese man in red has his preference of marrying someone of the same race, he is explicitly imposing his views onto the man in white.
I feel a little angry about the video because I've been attacked with racist comments before.
Yeah, and I think both of us are not really that surprised by this incident. I feel like it's been going on for a while, and I'm glad now it's getting like attention.
I completely agree, as especially people from the minorities are often harassed.
My take is, right, I feel that it's something that is quite uncalled for. Even if he or she was provoked into giving such comments, I felt that whatever response that was displayed by the lecturer was inappropriate. Perhaps this might be due to, his own experiences outside, and perhaps there was a need for him to, lash out.
Okay, so let's say you know of someone who is a victim of racism, what will you do?
I would stand up for the victim by defending him, as I believe that regardless of race, everyone has equal rights. Although everyone has their own individual preferences, these personal opinions should not be imposed on others.
Normally, I just try to comfort them, saying, don't take it personally. They're just haters gonna hate.
Me being a part of the majority of Singapore, I've never really experienced racism in Singapore. So there's nothing much I can really say. Take Avat's advice and, try not to take it too hard.
Sometimes it's not just because they hate. Sometimes because the majority here, sometimes they're unaware that their comments may cut someone.
I think what I'll do is I will ask that person to calm down first, if that was my friend, and I would ask her to perhaps think about what could have led to her being treated in this way. Think back about how she might have treated that particular person in the first place. So, but if found that she was treated unfairly, she treated that person well and okay, perhaps I will also assist my friend to help make a report to the relevant authorities.
So do you have any possible solutions to counter, similar issues in the society?
Firstly, influential people can educate the public about the differences between personal opinions and racist remarks. The public can then distinguish between the two so as not to use racism loosely. They can have proper discussions using logical reasoning instead of accusations. We should learn to take criticisms for our shortcomings if they are true so that we can improve.
Do you have any possible solutions to counter such issues in society?
I think one of the main steps that we can take is actually being more open and more accepting to the concept of racism. Racism was already a thing in Singapore, and I think many people were scared of talking about it. There are many more steps that we have to take in order to achieve true racial harmony. Once it starts, it's very hard for it to stop because it spreads. It spreads just like how a viral meme spread. And I think one of the main things that we have to do is listen to what minorities have to say, because they are the ones who are experiencing the racism.
Those of the majorities, before you try to say anything directed at a minority, you should try and ask them first about their cultures to see what might be sensitive to them and what's okay with them.
I think we should learn and try to understand different cultures. It's very important for us to recognize the needs of other races, whether we are the majority or the minorities. And I think last but not least, right, if we treat every individual with mutual trust and respect, I think such issues will not come up again.
So, there you have it. In commemoration of Racial Harmony Day, let's put aside our differences and treat everyone respectfully. Thank you, and we will see you next time.